Hello YouTube! Let's create Python script which will help us to grab specific files with specific extension and it will transfer them to zip archives in such a way that every source file with specific extension will have appropriate corresponding archive. So we are not bundling source files, bunch of them, into unique one archive. We are just doing corresponding things. So for example, if A is a source file, then a.zip will be end result, end archive. So we're gonna play with, in my case, include folder in Python of default installation, and there is a lot of AH files there, headers. So let's use them as an example. In this case, let's zip them individually. So we're gonna use two modules here, a zip file module to mess around with zip files, and OS module. Why OS module? Because you need to tell your script where to go to grab files. So you will state directory, parent directory, where that script will basically go and do operation there. So import a zip file module and OS module, and let's use OS module now to position ourselves into a place where we have H files, c// python 3732 in my case include. So that's our target directory. And now we're gonna use for loop and OS listdir function to extract first level listing of everything in a parent directory. Why? Because then you need to create additional line of source to grab specific extensions. So for X in OS listdir, and now we have everything in first level listing, and now we're gonna search for specific extension. So if X ends with H, now we have our files, and now we are free to do actual zip thing. Let's create handle, and handle in this case will be overall name for individual zip operations. So of course, when you're going through this loop, for every source file you will have destination file. So question is how to set their names. So names of newly created blanco empty zip files. So to do that, don't be scared by theory. This is how it works. So zip file, and Z and F must be uppercase. So this is just a module and this is class, and we need to pass something to it to work. And that will be two things. First, the name of new new zip file. So X plus zip. So that's the one thing. Another thing is we need to say W here because we are writing to it. So it's a similar operation when you're messing around with textual files. You need to open it basically and close it. So handle close, but in the meantime we need to do actual writing to that blank empty file. So handle.write, and we need to state two things here. So original file X and type of compression. So compress type, compress, yeah, equals zip file. Let's call it again, and let's state that we wanna zip deflate it here. And don't worry, we will explain everything again. So let's just run it to see if it's working. Okay, so cool. So if everything is fine, now I need to have a bunch of zip files into include directory, but they will also have .h as part of their name, and that can be kind of problem, and we're gonna solve it too. So include. So here you go. We have archives, individual archives. So that's cool. Now, what to do with this h at the end? Because these are obviously now zip files. See. So how to change this? How to correct this? Well, we're gonna strip two symbols here, dot and h, using this option. So 0 and in this case -2. Now, if your extension have 3 symbols or 2, it depends. Of course, you need to experiment a little bit with this number, -3, -4, it depends. But I have one, only h, and -2 will get the job done. So yeah, that's it. So let's run it again. No errors. Include folder. Let's see. So these are X files, and now let's go to normal one. Oh yeah, they're there, but I don't see it. Sort by type. Okay. I mean they are here definitely. So let's see if they contain actual source files. So allow me a split of a second to copy that to desktop. For example, let's grab a slice object and let's open it to extract it on desktop. So there you go, we have slice object h file into our result, and let's open it. So nothing is corrupted. So cool, that works. So anyway, let's go again through script because I want you to understand these things. So we need OS module because we need to position ourselves into target directory where we have files of interest, source files, and then we also need the listdir. Listdir will return everything, listing of everything in a specific file, first level. So we are not going into depth into here, into target directory. We are just grabbing first level listing. So if you want to grab specific extension, you're going to use x.endsWith, obviously, as a part of bigger loop. And then you must create specific operations for every file. And you have that every file through this part of loops. So just copy paste zip file there and dot, and then call zip file with just x as new archive, blank archive, or you can add or you can just remove extension and then plus zip. And also you need to state that you're gonna write to it. Now the next operation is to grab. So imagine that you are grabbing names of source files, putting it here and stating zip deflated as type of compression. So after you are done with that, then you need to close operation if you want to see actual results. So that's pretty much it. So if you have some kind of question or request, type that into comment and I'm gonna try to answer. If I know, if I don't know, someone else will jump in. And as always, thank you for watching, thank you for support and subscription, and that's it. See you next tutorial.